The city of Keokuk is close to once again having emergency care services right in their own backyard. KHQA Zach, he is working for you with why many in the community say this will be a major benefit to the Keokuk area.
Since the closing of the former Blessing Health Keokuk Hospital building in 2022, Keokuk residents have been forced to travel anywhere from 20 to nearly 50 minutes to receive emergency services. Mayor Kathy Mahoney says she has heard too many stories of patients losing their lives due to not being able to be treated in time, but that will soon change.
The city of Keokuk should not lose any more people because of the lack of not having somewhere to take them.
Keokuk residents have expressed the need for some kind of emergency health care since 2022. Their cries for help were heard as Michigan-based healthcare provider Insight finalized a deal in March of 2023 to take over ownership of the hospital building and other property. Although the location will not be a full-service hospital, Mahoney says it will provide emergency care in close proximity for many.
It's going to be a rural emergency hospital first, and that will probably be an emergency room with some ambulatory care, such as I could come here if I had a really bad strep throat. And I'll be leaving. But if I have a bad car wreck or chest pain or something, they will stabilize me and get me to wherever I need to go after that.
Mahoney says this rural emergency hospital will be the first of its kind in the state of Iowa. Former Keokuk resident Marcia Kirk knows firsthand just how critical it is to have a facility like this back in the city.
I think it's very important to have them closer so that in a real emergency you can be there in minutes. I've experienced that with an injury that a friend of mine had a few years ago, and I actually could drive her to the hospital in 5 minutes, and it probably saved her life.
In a statement from Insight Senior Policy Advisor Dane Walling, he says now that the state of Iowa has adopted the rural emergency hospital rules, Insight has contracted with Carl A. Nelson and Company on the building design to identify the improvements needed to meet codes. In the fall, the building will be under construction and we will be hiring new staff. We are aiming to be open by the end of the year, pending state approval. I spoke with some residents who still have their doubts as if Insight will have the facility up and running by the end of the year. But regardless, they say bringing this rural emergency hospital is something the community critically needs. In studio, I'm Zach Richardson.